Ancient philosophers and contemporary scientists agree that the key to a happy life is relationships. We need to have enduring intimate bonds. We have to feel like we can give support and get support. And in fact, I think it's better to think of physical distancing rather than social distancing, because we're trying to draw close together now as just part of our human instinct. And so this is a place where technology, of course, is hugely, hugely helpful. We can all end up coming out of this with deeper bonds. I'm hearing from so many people who are like, I have to do something. So I finally cleaned out the files in my home office. Most of us have like a couple piles that are gathering dust that we haven't touched in a long time, that I've never gone through. This is a good time to do that. You have a little bit of time on your hands. The 1 minute rule is anything you can do in less than a minute, you do without delay. So you don't throw your coat down, you put it on the hook or the hanger, or you don't just put your coffee cup down on the counter, you put it in the dishwasher. And this kind of gets rid of the scum of clutter on every day without having to take extra time. Or you can do something like Power Hour, which is when you make a list of all the little things that you want to get done, like you need to change a light bulb, but that's kind of a nuisance. And then once a week, tackle those things. Instead of saying, I'm stuck at home, you can say, I'm safe at home. Being safe at home sounds much nicer than being stuck at home. Also with social distancing. Call it physical distancing. We're not socially distant, we're connecting, but we need to be physically distant. We can reach out with love from a distance of 6 feet, use more gentle language, and try to be specific and identify the problem. Because if you're like, I'm so stressed out, that doesn't suggest any solutions. If you say, wow, I'm feeling overwhelmed because I'm sleeping so badly, so I feel exhausted all the time. When you identify the problem, it suggests a solution. I know someone who wakes up very anxious, lies in bed and kind of catastrophizes in his feelings. The answer is get up, get out of bed, take the dog for a walk right away, start reading a book, start doing anything to get yourself up and going, not just lying there stewing. I know someone else who said that they had like a slump every day around 3 or 4. Well, if you know that's your danger zone, maybe you're like, well, that's the time I'm going to talk to my best friend. It might even be worth keeping a journal, a logbook of your moods. If you are a worrier and it's sort of permeating every moment of your day, tell yourself, okay, from 11 to 11:30, I'm going to worry, or don't do it before bedtime, but pick a time. And what this does is then the other times of the day, you think, well, I'm not going to think about that right now because it's not time to worry, but at the right time, I will worry. And then often when you get to that time, it's like, I don't need a whole half hour to worry. I can worry and then move on. Something like making a list allows our brain to let go of information. One of the things people could do is they could use this time to invest in the future, whether that's going through their budget and seeing if there are things that they can cut, or updating their resume or their profiles on things like LinkedIn, maybe getting an online certification or taking an online course that's going to make you a better job applicant, or open up different avenues to you. This is a time where maybe you can learn how to use a new software program or get up to speed on something that might actually allow you to work more efficiently in the future, even at the same job. Well, now you have the opportunity to do it because we are so worried about the future. Action is an antidote for anxiety. Well, if you think of what are 5 things I could do right now to make myself stronger in my work life in the future? And by taking that kind of action and setting yourself up for the future, you might actually comfort yourself right now because you see that you're using this time in a way that your future self will benefit.